Leo, I hope all is well with you. Good afternoon. Welcome to your reading. We're going to go ahead and shuffle some cards and get you a message or some messages that you need to know the most at this time. Never force a message to fit, only take what resonates. I could be picking up on your energy. I could be picking up on the energy of something, someone around you. Flip the roles as you see fit. Please remember this is a public tarot reading, so only take the messages that resonate. Cross watchers are welcome. If you are cross watching for a Leo, there could be messages in this reading for you. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for your love, your support. Please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this for you. Spirit, can I get some messages for Leo, please? And thank you. Messages for Leo. Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. You could be collaborating with somebody here, Leo, getting something off the ground. This could be work related. We have the Four of Swords, Temperance in the reverse, Death card in the reverse. The Chariot in the reverse. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. The Two of Swords in the reverse. And the Fool in the reverse. Leo, I got to tell you, some of you may need to take a break. Some of you are at risk of a burnout or you've taken on too much. Now, Judgment is in the reverse. You may feel like you're able to handle something and you could be slightly out of your depth. Some of you need to ask for help or some sort of assistance in order to push something forward. You may definitely be in the energy of, I'm going to get it done. I'm going to work and work and work, even if I feel tired, even if I feel strained in a way, even if I feel like it's disturbing me in a way, it's disturbing my sleep. Some of you, you're not sleeping very well and you could be needing to rest more. And some of you need to ask for help because I feel like there's something here about you not being able to push through fully on something if you don't have assistance. And now this could be anything. This could just be support with taking care of something else or being able to delegate, especially if this is something to do with your work. Yeah. This is kind of giving to me. I don't know if some of you are going to get sick or some of you are going to find yourself in a position where you are less able. Okay, hopefully this does not involve some sort of accident or something like that where you are going to find yourself in a position where you're not as mobile or you're not as able. But there's something here about with the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse, when the universe says no, we got to listen to no. If your health says no, we're going to have to listen to that too. You know, we're okay until our health says no. We're okay until spirit says, well, no, actually, I'm going to delay that because you're not listening to the warnings that we're giving to you to pace yourself. So just be careful of that energy. There's also maybe an energy here, Leo, of you being left with responsibility. And you could be like on an autopilot type of vibe where you are trying to manage everything by yourself and you're not realizing that you are kind of putting yourself in a position where you are going to be depleted or you are struggling. Page of Wands. The World in the reverse. Some of you Leos, could be it's like the energy of wanting to prove something. I mean, this could be someone around you. Some of you could be dealing with another Leo. But there's definitely an energy of somebody here trying to prove something. You don't want to give up on something, or someone doesn't want to give up on something. Seven of Swords. But they're struggling. Leo, you may not be wanting to admit that you've made a poor choice, or you've made a choice where you are out of your depth. This is giving to me, this could be someone else. Flip it if you need to, but it's something that's definitely going on around you or with you. Or you. This is you. It's almost like knowing that you've made a choice that has seen you out of your depth, or you know you're out of your depth, but you wanting to see it to the end. But someone could be hiding the fact that they have made a poor choice and they don't want to go down like that. This is looking to me that someone's hiding the fact that their judgment was off, or that they shouldn't have done something. For some of you, this involves a Scorpio. The Death card and the Judgment is here. With the World card, that's definitely strong Scorpio. Someone's acting like everything is okay, but it really isn't. This could be somebody who's stressing. Is this Leo's energy? King of Swords. This could be an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's someone with a strong poker face here around you. King of Cups in the reverse. This could be like a Scorpio, or involve one. Someone's not listening to their intuition. The Eight of Wands is here. There's messages that are coming to an individual, signs. Someone is not reading. Someone is not listening to a message that they need to slow down, or they need to take a break, or they need to ask for help. Because there's not going to be a happy outcome for that person. Someone could be actually overindulging in something as well, doing something too much. Now, this could be a workaholic, overworking to the point of running themselves into the ground. Someone could be addicted to something here, or have an addiction that is driving them downwards. And I mean, the Sun card is in the reverse and the Hanged one. This is leading to a stop. This is leading to a delay. This is leading to someone having to slow down. Forced, though, because they're too consumed with something. They're doing something. They're not doing it in moderation. They're doing it, overdoing it, you know, something like that. Someone could want to leave a home or a household. This is somebody who could be experiencing a loveless situation. Somebody could be in a fake relationship here, and they're pretending, they're saving face. Someone lives with another person that they don't want to live with. They actually want to release that situation. This could be somebody who's trying to let something go, a loveless relationship. Hermit is in the reverse, but they don't know how. This could also be somebody who feels like they didn't listen to their intuition regarding something that they got into. Seven of Cups. Someone is very all over the place now. This could be somebody who's drinking themselves into an oblivion, smoking a lot, doing very escapist sort of things. Somebody could play a lot of video games here. Yeah, someone's in a loveless relationship. The Lover's in the reverse, the King of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody could even be juggling. Sagittarius. Scorpio, Gemini. I just get a sense that somebody's made a choice. They could be overworking to excess. Possibly a workaholic, saving face. This could be somebody that on the face of it, they look very vibrant. They may look like they've got a lot of energy, or definitely very kind of like free-spirited, I want to say. Or they're definitely putting on the guise that they are. But this is somebody with a lot of woes and worries. This could be somebody with a heavy poker face. And somebody doesn't want to admit that they've made a poor choice. Somebody almost feels triggered by their own decision, but it's almost like you having to kind of stick to it, or someone having to kind of stick to something that they've done because they don't want to admit defeat. And somehow, way, shape, or form, there is a fly in here. Some way, shape, or form, there's a living situation that somebody's a part of, possibly a Sagittarius or a Scorpio, a Gemini, and they feel like they don't want to be there. So it looks to me, this could be like a fake relationship. This looks to me that somebody has got into something that they want to get out of. But they're saving face. 5 of Pentacles. This could be somebody who feels like they run the risk of losing, going broke, if people knew the truth, or if they come out with the truth, or if they execute what they want to do. Like someone feels really trapped in their life, in a situation. The 5 of Cups, yeah. They're regretful of what they mixed themselves up in or got involved with. This could even be somebody who does have money issues and they're working themselves to the bone to try to get themselves out of it. This could be somebody who's made a poor financial choice. Now, a poor financial choice could be to just take on more than what you could chew. This could be somebody who's upholding a mortgage, a home, a lease that they can't afford. This could be somebody who's got themselves into a relationship where they're the ones that are solely responsible for the bills. And they didn't think of all of this before, or they may have felt like something was going to be different. Someone's made a poor investment. Someone's made a poor choice that is going to definitely involve them taking a loss, whether that's with their health, declining in their health, their energy. Someone has been getting signs. Their intuition has been talking to them regarding something that they've been doing, and they've been ignoring it. And now someone is kind of like stuck with a decision that they made, or stuck in something, or they feel stuck. The Lovers is here twice. There's 2 lovers in this deck, I think, or 3 depictions of the lovers in this deck. 4 of Cups. Someone feels like they're in a unsatisfactory love relationship. And this could be somebody who's presenting themselves as being loved up with somebody, and they feel 5 of Pentacles. They feel like they're in a redundant relationship. They don't want to be there. Someone is with somebody that they don't want to be with. Where's Leo? Knight of Cups in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, this could be you that's feeling stuck, Leo. 5 of Swords. You know what? For some of you Leos, if this is not you that I'm describing that feels this way, I mean, you got to be honest with yourself. You don't need to comment. The whole of YouTube don't need to know your situation if you don't want it such. You know, you can keep it to yourself. But if this is you that's in this feeling, like feeling this way, whether this is you, or I could flip this, that this is someone else. And you are in the energy of you don't like someone anyway. You're not pressed on what they're going through. And you could feel the energy of spite towards somebody. It's almost like that's what you get. That's what you deserve. You made your bed, now you need to lie in it. So if this doesn't sound like you, this could be somebody who you're dealing with that hasn't listened to their intuition, got themselves into a sticky situation here, doesn't know how to get themselves out, could be escaping because they don't like where they're at. And this is like the energy of, I told you so. I don't like you because of the decisions that you've made. I'm not going to help you with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. I don't need to be loyal to you. I don't need to be loyal to being compassionate towards you. I'm just reading the energy. Five of Swords, you get what you deserve. And this energy may be because they put you in a disadvantaged situation in the past. Justice. Wow. For some of you, this is someone's karma. Don't know if you can see that. Justice card. For some of you, you feel like King of Pentacles in the reverse. You are okay with somebody taking a loss. Let me say it that way. If this is not your energy of all of this that I've just explained, this could be somebody who you are going to be seeing go through this. And you're going to be like, well, that's what you get. You could see this person as two-faced, but there's a real energy of kind of like, that's what happens to you. I have no feelings. I have no feeling of wanting to have grace for you or compassion for you. That's what you get. Some of you are in that attitude with someone. Strength card in the reverse and the Ace of Cups. You may have somebody here who is going to be looking for grace from you. I do feel like you could be in a position of power here, Leo. If the second half is relating to you, if this feeling here is relating to you, I feel like there's something here about maybe somebody needing your help. But this is when they're down and out and when they feel like they have no other avenue to go down. This could be somebody who has exhausted all of their options, who has driven themselves into the ground by upholding a facade, who has wanted to prove that they made some sort of right choice, knowing deep down they've made a poor choice, not listening to their intuition, not being able to move forward with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Heavy karma here. And not being able to understand how they can get themselves out of a loveless situation or a fake relationship or some sort of loveless home dynamic or family situation that they want to exit. And it's almost like someone's going to be looking for your empathy, looking for your sympathy when you have none. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles. And Leo, the Magician. I feel like there's some sort of position of power that you hold. And I feel like you are in a very good spot. Whether this is that you are just doing very well for yourself, whether this is that you have some sort of financial blessing that you have managed to attain for yourself. But there's something that's very strong about you, Leo. And I mean, reverse it if you need to. But someone's going to want to have a piece of that or ask you for some sort of help or definitely want your help. And this is going to be somebody who's coming from a place of losing everything. This could be somebody who's falling out with family, who needs some sort of feeling of unity. And you may not give a damn. This is giving I don't really care for this. I don't really care for you. You made your bed, you need to go lie in it. That is justice. That's just how the cookie crumbles. That's what this energy is. It's giving a real unbothered energy. I've got it, but I don't necessarily feel inclined to help you because there's some sort of reason as to why. Why is Leo in that energy? The Lovers in the reverse. There's another Lovers in this. This is something to do with a relationship. Knight of Wands. Because this could have been somebody who ran out on you and could have chose somebody else and disconnected. The King of Wands is here at the bottom of the deck. This could have been somebody who cheated on you. was sleeping with someone else. And that's why I asked, why are you feeling that way? Why is there such an unbothered energy about you? And the reason why that is because whether you have it or not to help someone, this could have been somebody who left you at a point where, you know, they didn't care. So now, as much as what you might have the love and have the blessings within you, have everything that you need with the Magician card, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, this will be the last person that you would give it to. You are really turning around and in the energy and saying to somebody, you made your bed, now you've got to lie in it. I don't care what I have. And I don't feel like it's coming from a place of being in your ego. I feel like more so somebody hurt you. Somebody may have left you in a position where they didn't care or they were careless. And it's almost like, well, I have no taste for this anymore. I just deal with your situation. This is karma, the Justice card. What is the Justice? Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You're going to kind of leave somebody in the bed that they made. It's a lot of swords. 16 swords. That's a lot of swords. 10 of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you're making it clear that it's not your problem. Or you will be. It's like you're releasing someone and it's just like, well, suck it up, buttercup. I was supposed to suck it up, so now you can suck it up. It's kind of giving that energy. You're going to be in a position where you're going to be able to tell somebody no. You're going to be able to tell somebody, well, I have it, but I don't necessarily have to share it with you because your loyalty wasn't with me. That's kind of what this is giving. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Cups. Somebody's going to be wanting you to nurse them, to, I want to say baby them. I don't know if this person's younger than you. Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups. To assume the energy of a mother figure. Now, I don't know if this is a child of yours. Someone who you've been known to nurture in the past. Ace of Wands, Three of Wands in the reverse. And they're not going to get it from you. Page of Swords. I don't know if this is a child or this has an energy of someone looking for you to nurse them. I feel like somebody's going to find themselves in a bad way. I hate to say that, whether this is they're going to be down and out, they're going to work themselves to the bone, they're going to need help, they're going to need assistance, they may even need somebody to care for them. And it's like, because of someone's poor investment in the past, this compassion and this energy of care, what they're desiring so much, is going to be very far from them and distant. And this is going to be someone who you're just going to leave in those circumstances. I feel like someone is looking to be nurtured back to health. And I feel like there's something that's very nurturing about you. I feel like there's something here that someone views you as being able to give to them, and you are not going to provide that for them, even if you did in the past. I feel like somebody is going to reach out to you, possibly even apologize, with the aim of getting some sort of compassion, nice energy, nurture from you, and they will not get that. It's almost like somebody will be wasting their time to reach out to you. And I got to reiterate, this is somebody who may have left you carelessly, okay? That's where this stems from. Be careful how you do people, because you might just need them one day. And they won't be there. Leo, I love you. If you like how I read, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. But until next time, sending you love and light. I will see you soon. Have a good day. Bye.